Alright, let's get started.
I don't think I've ever sat on this many blood points before. Because I'm saving up a lot because I have something in mind. I hit level 50 with Legion, but I'm like, I'm gonna lose all my add-ons and offerings if I prestige Legion. So I figure I might as well burn them all.
Yeah. Before I go into Sen's Funhouse, I'm going to go after the Moonlight Butterfly and the Hydra. You know, clear out some things before I commit to this insanity.
Is it just me, or does Dark Souls 1 have the most mini bosses of the series?
It's possible. I haven't been keeping count.
The Titanite Demon and Paris.
There's several Titanite Demons.
Well, specifically Valkyries in the way, the Hellkite Dragon, Hellkite Drake.
Most people don't try to kill the Drake anymore.
Yeah, but still.
There are ways to glitch it to death, even in the remastered. I haven't tried it.
I think
although
I did it once on
probably
accident.
let's see. Got the Hydras in both
The two
locations.
Hydras. You could debate whether or not the Titanite Demon on the Isle shortcut is a community boss or not.
Well, it does respawn, so I can see the argument against that.
Yeah, it respawns, you're right.
It's the only one that does, actually. Speaking of Titanite Demon. Oh, come on, it killed me?
I'm getting into the match. This is going to be spicy. I'm gonna burn through the event offerings I have with Legion, and then I'm probably gonna burn through because I'm a sadistic bastard. I'm gonna burn through all the Moris I have.
Because I'm a dumbass, I forgot to rest at the bonfire.
And I'm gonna burn through more. Probably burn through most of my. Try and burn through offerings. Map offerings I don't give a shit about because I don't prefer any one map over another. There's maps I'm not a fan of.
Except when it comes to RPG, literally any map over that.
I actually got a 4K on RPG earlier today. I think it
what
was
the
4K.
fuck? You're never getting that again.
I
hope you clipped that.
I got someone in my chat that said when I said spicy, it sounded like the guy from the mess. Thank you. I was going for that. I was going for
spicy.
But what he specifically said was smoking.
Yeah, that's right.
God,
oh man, I haven't watched.
That dates me. I haven't seen that in years, but I have seen it. Because I don't think anybody in my family likes the mask. Oop, Ironworks of Misery.
I've seen I've seen both the original and the sequel, and the sequel. The sequel was something.
Oh, hello, Claudette.
Is it a blendette?
No, she got a bright white shirt, which is how I knew it was the Claudette. Hello.
Okay, this time I'm going to rest at the parish bonfire, so I don't have to go all the way.
Thank you for getting rid of that so early for me. Feed me more lumber.
Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Like now I gotta be a mix of actually playing the game and being entertaining because someone's watching.
Don't worry, I've watched you play that itself is entertaining.
Oh, there they are. What are you doing up there? Oh, that's what you're doing. You best not be up here still. I mean, come on. Put you down because you are in timeout. And it is here.
Ah! Okay, that was my mistake.
God damn it. If you go up, Michaela, what is your plan up here? Aside from being bait. What is planned? This is a dead end. Oh, there's a window. Okay. I probably should have taken you out this window when I chased you. Ooh. I am Legion, for I am many.
I go near you when you do that. I know you grab you. And he's dead. And I get the Titanite.
I gotta apply more gen pressure. Oh, hello. You are... Oh, the injured one.
Dark Root Garden. Yeah, I see you over there, tree man.
My co-commentator is playing Dark Souls Remastered for Return to Lordran.
Yeah. I've been avoiding Twitch for a while because of all the drama, but now I think it's at least adequately safe to return.
Alright, I gotta loosen.
Dark Root Station.
There's the stupid one.
Simply Titanate and Titanate chunks.
How many of you are going to stay up there for the love of God? Give me the... Like I've snuffed this twice. It's not an unsnuffable totem. I need to focus on gens and less on the stupids. Hello?
Be wary of fall. Oh, right, this is where that black knife is. Damn it. You got heal. I'm actually surprised I could get the repose. The elevation's not exactly in my favor here. And he's dead. I got a blue Titanite chunk. Lovely. You wanna know something I realized is the last time
Shush.
I...
Shush, shush. It's a pain to not know what the steps are here are my own steps or their steps. What the fuck are you doing over here?
I'm a genius.
Oh, come on.
Ah, piss, I don't have the...
I should have gone back to freaking Fearmonger instead of freaking Franklin. Franklin really didn't do shit for me. Up there, one's up there. How many times are you gonna buff this one fucking totem?
They might be doing it on purpose. Just to
she's buffing so she can heal, because it's the same fucking mechanics. I heard the bandage noise. God, the angle you gotta look at to freaking snuff totems is so fucking specific, it's driving me nuts.
Really? Is it really that bad?
If I twitched to the wrong angle, it wasn't letting me have the prompt.
Oh, so it is that bad. Come on, big guy. Can't fight the rock just yet.
Matches like this are why the Just Leave tag exists on the subreddit. Get out.
Oh. Say that right as I get hit by the Hydra's bullets. Nice. Oh! Friendly fire! The Hydra just took out one of the golems for me. Like, one-shotted it. I didn't know it would do that.
Please stop talking.
Sorry.
All four of them got away.
I'm sorry.
Brand new card, that explains why. Brand new card. Don't we just love it when we can make the generator itself? That's I see nothing wrong with that. It's just the only thing surviving on
Jesus. Bullet.
got this.
Come on, stop.
You got a map. So freaking annoying, hard to tell. That is I don't know how to change the names of the things. That makes sense. They have to upgrade character on it.
Yeah.
But why do they have to change the name? If they got like, Peter Long is one of demos first. The original name of Peter Why can't it be Mind Breaker?
I really have no clue. I'm concentrating on the high one.
Again, lower my blood pressure. We're only like 18 and 4. By just locking onto his body and just firing away. I mean, popping off the heads is fast.
I can't really hit the heads with melee right now, so I'm relying on the bow and
Where did the witch go? I don't want to do a freaking buff cut on the go.
Oh, wait, now
yeah, one likes flipping into the wall.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Thankfully, I have plenty of large areas.
What's his plan? Whatever it wasn't good. Her play was like to stand next to me after I hit her. I just turned and I just see her like right in my face, like, your plan is what exactly?
That's good. That's good.
Who is the idiot hiding in the corner?
You say as I'm stuck in a corner.
Oh, it's David. Like, I wouldn't have known he was hiding near the gen I was kicking unless he ran away and covered the gen in scratch marks.
Oh.
Ooh. 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 Whoop. That's twice you tried the same thing and twice it didn't work. Please stop doing it. Wow, that's lucky. Now, Steven, you tried to blind me, and I, like, just barely didn't get blinded. What are you gonna do next? If the answer's die, then probably die. Let's start the barbecue, go give David a hug, because he's probably over here. Again. Oh no, that's someone else over. The ball's on this Meg. I'll give you that, Meg. For a sporty chick, you got some big fucking cojones to work on a gen as you watch me hook someone right the fuck next to you. Or you're just dumb. One or the other. Oh look, a totem. Will Meg try and do the totem when she gets unhooked? Well, some of your thing.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee? My heart.
And no one's dumb enough to touch that again.
I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature.
They're healing each other wherever they are.
Pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Man, it's a fucking party over here. Thanks for the free kick on the gen. Thanks for someone to let me know that they're still on it. You better finish that right now, homie. You better finish that right now. What the fuck? There, you deserve that one. There's that freaking new dead hard hit detection. I spanked him in the ass with freaking dead hard breakthrough. Freaking, they tweaked out dead hard, like, detects whether or not it saves your ass or not. Oh, there's nothing down here. That's fucking fortunate.
I am Dusk of Ulasil. I shall follow thine wishes. If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Huh. I thought they were coming for the safe, but neither of them did. Oh, he was. She left you guys for dead, damn. Meg. She also didn't mend, so I didn't even have to hit her. I just followed her, and she fell from not mending in time because silly Meg. That's why you mend. Take care of yourself. Mend. It's important. Man, that's like top 3 Legion games I've had in a while. They only got 2 gens done. Damn. Man, swapping up Franklin's for Mindbreaker was really a freaking game changer. That's the only thing I changed on this build. And there was no freaking brain touch. Dark Time, Dead Hard, Unbreakable. There's a healing button. Stuff like that, you know? So this is the Michaela, getting killed, Lordran, all kinds of Lordran right now. There's Meg. And he's going to be dead hearted. That went much better than one. After figuring out what kind of a game to be anymore, I am okay with 2 of them getting away, but not all 4. Especially when they're teabagging next to it. Like, just leave. Just leave. What I just realized is that Meg abandoning her team is why she got down from the Mend. Because Mend only takes down when you're not in chase. So she legged it, didn't mend, and got punished for it. My bridge-based friend, are you still there? I heard a crackling, but I don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
What the hell happened?
I don't know, but like I realized at the end of that match, I couldn't. You weren't saying anything. I'm like, did I lose him?
I can't tell when it happens. Is the thing. I am unable to tell.
Well,
until
you can still hear me. You can still hear me though.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I heard. That match went far better. Yeah,
I got all 4 of them.
Yeah,
The last 4 escaped.
I wish that PlayStation at least would tell me when, when there's an audio issue with my mic or something. Oh, I guess the other one committed to Sudoku. Got, yes, I know how it's pronounced.
Eugene,
I'm just...
Mia, Michaela, and Jake Park. if I if I can choose who dies first, it's probably gonna. Well, if I want to kill one person first, it's probably gonna be Jay. Just because that's the survivor who comes with the Saboteur perk, which means he can break hooks without a actual box.
Oh, that.
If he brings the perk, right?
There's a chance he might not.
There's nothing quite as blood pressure raising for me personally as a killer to finally down someone, pick them up, turn around, and seeing a Jake crouched in front of a hook, and it's the only hook near you, and you see it drop and break, and he just runs off. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
Nothing apparently.
I do think a counter to that play.
Gotta repair.
Unfortunately, it requires two different killers. Agitation and Starstruck would probably put a stop to that in a given match. Agitation, you move faster while carrying people, and Starstruck, whenever someone's in your terror radius, when you're carrying someone, they're exposed and you insta-down them. So you can just walk up to him, you can just run up to him, slap him, and he's down, hook them, pick him up, take him to the next one.
Makes sense.
The only thing is, that happens once, and he's probably not going to do it the rest of the trial, or at least not when he's in your terror radius. This is going to be interesting. Mount Running Resort. The worst part about this map for me is it's a snowy, brightly lit map, and I'm wearing dark clothes as Legion. So
Red.
I stand out like a fucking sore thumb.
Then I get an F in chat from my friend.
And I get this starter to stop fucking happening. I know the girl was chasing ran past me, but I could have sworn I heard a locker opening. Hello.
Man, that tree is not good at trying to pretend to be a tree.
I love watching someone realize, like someone going into a locker and they realize you've seen them. Because half the time they don't even struggle right away. They they take it for a minute.
It's like, well, I did this to myself.
My little saboteur friend is here.
Lovely.
Oh, thank you for wasting that right away. This is an annoying palette to deal with on most maps. The freaking shack palette, the cold shack palette. By all means, throw that down when I'm nowhere near it.
I got the wolf ring now.
Well, what is plan?
What is blood?
I will say I love scaring the shit out of people like that. He goes to do this play around this balcony, which was a good plan, but there was a breakable wall, so I broke the wall, cut him off, and he comes to the corner like, oh, fuck me. Oh, you have a flashlight. You're not allowed to have it.
Oh wow, I can't believe I survived that.
What the fuck?
By all rights. I just realized I have the wrong ring equipped again. Oh wait, I can boost my points.
Come here. Wow, that shit's getting old. Oh, what the fuck is this latency shit? Someone disconnected. Like, not even near me. So I think the latency I just complained about was legitimately someone lagging out.
Ah, that sucks. Well, assuming it wasn't, you know, on purpose.
Oh, it was Jake. Because I just downed Nia, and Yoon-jin and Michaela are still in the game. God.
Oh.
So it's the guy I freaking cut off from the past. She's over there. Where's the other one? Don't know. Oh, there she is.
Ah. Over here. Okay, I'm gonna rest up at the bonfire. Then, I don't know why I dodge rolled. Then I will go after the fly. Uh-oh. There we are. Right, reverse Halloween.
I found out how to a better way to time slapping people through windows. If the hitbox of your swing clips them while their character's butt is still over the windowsill, it will hit them.
Ooh.
Pretty much every time.
Devious.
So it's getting rid of those man that should have hit moments. Because I'm getting better at telling when it should and shouldn't have hit.
Ah, Granny Murder just invaded me.
I love when they literally run into me.
Summon the Phantom, then just get the fuck out.
If this hook doesn't kill her, and she's the last one, I'll let her have it. That's a big if, though.
Beatrice's Vanquish. I think I know what happened. The golem You know the golem that's like right in front of where you would go towards.
Yeah, she'll attack shit until they die or they kill her. That's the one really bad thing about Dark Souls 1 summons.
Yeah, they will
really
act.
different.
Yeah. The only exception seems to be Leroy, but I don't know quite how his works.
Well, because he can actually kill them easier because he has Wrath of the Gods, so he can just pop that and kill all the
Wheelie boys. Because I'm soloing Moonlight Butterfly. And it's dead. Easy. Well, then again, Moonlight Butterfly doesn't really do a whole lot, so there's not much to look out for, is there? Actually, the butterfly didn't even use its laser beam. This is the first time I fought it where it did not use its laser beam.
I would have let this girl. She's like squatting and twisting and shit. I'm like, I think she's trying to beg for mercy, but she didn't drop her item, like her flashlight, which was what annoyed me in the first place. Where the hell is Michaela?
Somewhere over the rainbow.
There she is.
Some blood red moss clump. You have. How's it going on your end?
It depends on if I find this witch again or not as she runs away.
So, kind of not okay, is what you're saying.
That's fine. If I wasn't giving the other girl mercy because she played really good, this Michaela might have gotten hatched and already be gone. But she, in my perspective, she was not a good teammate, which is why I'm tormenting her and following her around.
Ah. I suppose that's fair.
Like I kept seeing the other one go for like saves and stuff, and this chick just kept doing boons and then like leaving pretty much. Now where did I leave the other one? was by a hill. Not over here. No, that's the gem. Oh. That's interesting. I got crows telling me where she was. That's weird. Nope. Shack? Nope. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. I was about to say, if you spit on that hatch one more time, I'm going to close it right under you. I think she was trying to line up to get the prompt. I'm like, if she keeps spinning in place, I'm going to pick her, like, close it and pick her up again. I got 8 out of the 20 hooks I need for my challenge, which is good. Oh, the guy did not have... Oh, he had an annoying build, though. Jesus. He, the Jig did not have Saboteur, but he had Dark Sense, Inner Healing, Iron Will, and Calm Spirit. So he had like a stealth, hide, and heal build. He had a build that makes sense on a fucking run deck. But like... I don't know why the heck this connected or whatever. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. I think I know why he didn't connect it.
Why?
Because I have Fearmonger, so every time he tried to touch a gen, because what Dark Sense does is it's similar to that one killer perk, Bitter Murmur, where you can see the survivors near a gen when it finishes. It's like whenever you finish a gen, you can see the killer for like 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Fearmonger does 2 things while you're touching a gen: aura blindness and exhaustion. So it basically hard countered that part of his build.
Oh.
So he'd have unless he saw me or heard the terror ratings, he couldn't like get that extra information. So all he had was a sneaky boy build, and so I guess he just disconnected because he wasn't gonna have fun without fucking with me, I guess. I don't know what his plan was. But I am sitting currently on 345,000 blood points. I don't know how to feel about this. I want to get to 500k and then in a complete twist for me, dump them all into a survival. That's right.
I do not have a knife, so I can't get any bonus crit.
In hindsight, maybe not dump them into a survival. Who's got perks I want to use? Don't leave, unready, make sure my offering is... For some reason the frickin' the event one doesn't keep using it until you run out. You gotta like put a new one in every time.
Oh.
I might dump levels into Hag.
This time I'm just gonna parry you to death.
That might be the plan. Get all this BP and dump it into Hag. Or farm all the way up to 1 million and prestige Legion and dump it all right back into Legion. Because I'm sitting on prestiging Legion, so I don't want to do it and then lose literally everything.
I just noticed something. It seems like Cavill cannot leave the tower.
Yeah, it fall balls in a different zone.
Ah.
Darkroot Basin is technically part of Darkroot Garden.
Yeah, I know it's part of Darkroot Garden. I just didn't know that.
The entire tower is part of Berg.
Yeah, I thought it was just like only the upper and lower halves.
Who was it? Was it freaking Yumpa or someone else did like a Dark Souls remastered video, and they're running up to the tower and it's fog all over. Remember? I think you've seen that video. There was some friendly PvP, and they get like twink backstabbed or whatever it's called.
It might have been Yampa's Giant Dad video.
It might have been.
Although that might have been him trying to leave the forest through the normal entrance.
No, he was going to the tower for Havel's Ring, I think. If it's the video, I think. If it's the thing, I think it was.
Oh, right. Now that I've done everything that I wanted to for now, I'll be going into Sen's Funhouse.
God, this fucking... What the hell? I'm moving.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before.
I get near Steve and the
It's
connection
ember
takes
of
a
a divine
shit in my
blacksmith.
freaking face.
Might you consider leaving that
Ooh.
with me?
Hope
I
that's
could
not
produce
malicious.
divine weapons
Like,
with flames such as that.
I hope not.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision.
Like, if it's just connection
You soon
fuckery,
shall see.
they might have bad internet, but...
How do you know you don't have bad internet?
Because this isn't every game. It's only, it only happened when I got near Steve.
No. I'm picking on you. What do I want to
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Alright, off to Sen's Funhouse. The first person who invades me is named Granny Murder. What the hell?
I feel like freaking Feral Frenzy should either last longer or have a building speed.
Well, my plan didn't work out how I wanted.
When you're so AFK, the game literally tells me where you are.
That did not plan. But I'm alive. That's all that matters. I'm dead, but that's not the point. Thought I was fast rolling for a moment. Come on. Yes! Oh, it didn't kill him. Okay, she's dead. Not falling for that. I say as I fall for the next big trap. See ya! Oh, you're not dead.
Yeah, sorry, Steve. They used this pallet a while ago.
that was a
What
grab?
the hell? What the hell was that? Did she like dead hard out of a fucking seal? Because if she was cheating, she wouldn't have gotten caught like this. Yep, there's the gun.
Why did I die? Well, I knew that was going to happen because I always lifted my parents.
Let's see if I can catch the other two. Well, one got away, but I got the other three, so...
Well, that's something, right?
I would have only gotten two if Meg didn't, if Meg got that flashlight blind when she wanted. But she missed it. She did too early. Who the hell was this at? So what the hell bullshit was that? Freaking, the Steve had only two perks. Spine Chill and Decisive Strike. And they were red grade survivors, so they play survivor a lot.
Jeez.
And there was one brand new part, and that was Killer, whatever that was. No, that was Michaela.
Well,
that was
needed.
she who died, like, first. And then,
Don't get yourself neither.
so the freaking, the brand new part person also had Spine Chill, also had Prove Thyself,
Well, you need it.
Circle of Healing. There was one Dead Hard, one Bar Time, Deja Vu, there's some annoying stuff, but I don't get what, other than being a jackass, I don't get what this Steve was going for with only Spine Chill and Decisive Strike. Was he just like trying to just be a
Don't
nuisance?
get yourself neither.
Because he also had a flashlight.
I have no clue.
I can't tell what else he was going for. And like, one time something I got better at that I think like scared him because he stopped doing it is he'd lead me to a pallet, drop the pallet. He'd either hit me with it or drop it early, but then he'd go for a blind while I was breaking the pallet. But something I learned through the time with the killer is the killer can move while flashlight blinded. So I'd break the pallet and start coming at him, and he stopped. So he stopped doing that. The best part was when I got lucky and followed him around an obstacle without the pallet, because I like heard his footsteps go like left and up and around. So I moved that way, and then the blind comes and I'm still right behind him. I'm like, that probably intimidated the shit out of him.
Probably. I managed to upgrade my broadsword to a +9.
Alright. My co-commentator.
Yeah?
Give me a killer to play. That is not Pinhead, please, dear God.
I was going to say Oni.
I don't think I've been Oni yet, like, period.
Yeah, that's why I suggested it. Because I'm just like...
I did a Hillbilly game earlier today.
But to my knowledge, you've never been Oni, so...
Like,
this would be a good chance to give him a shot.
There's 3 killers I've yet to ever play as. Oni, Twins, and Blight. I got 3 perk slots. I might as well go for a Death Oni. I did it on freaking Hillbilly, I believe. And that was my sister was there for that. That Hillbilly map I got was terrible for Hillbilly. It's that one that did with Freddy. The stairs in the middle of the pagoda.
Yeah.
And there's all the little freaking rocks everywhere. And I'm Hillbilly who yeets forward with the chainsaw and can use it. Oh, this is a hard no for my first Oni. I go into a lobby, I see Jill, I believe it was Mia and 2 Michaelas. I see 3 toolboxes and a map. The map doesn't concern me. The 3 toolboxes, however...
God, I love how it's difficult to ascertain the hitboxes of the swinging axes.
Did you get hit again?
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Phone it, trying to snipe a fucking snake lady. Something just died. And I'm not quite familiar with the hitboxes when it comes to arrows on swinging blade. No, what killed me and oddly, never mind. I got clipped.
So I got Jake Park, 2 Claudettes. One's probably going to be Blendy, and then a Leon. I don't know why, but that Leon's name makes me smart. The Leon's name is Succulent Trash.
Jesus Christ.
They are all PC players. One of the Claudettes is Stout Whiskey, and then another Claudette's like a bunch of things. Let's see if I can get.
God, I love it when the
my
snake
first
guy.
try.
I love watching Snake Man leap a full fucking football field to get to me.
What's really funny is with Surge, if that's the attack, if they still swing the hatchet thing at you, I believe you can still parry it.
Oh yeah, the machete. Yeah, you can parry it.
I think the only attack in Dark Souls 1 that they have that they can't get parried is the
That makes sense.
Every attack with the weapon starts in the way.
I'm better at parrying I'm not good at parrying the thrust. That's always been my weakness with them.
I just bait out an attack that has a wind up and then just roll around them and backstab them over and over. It's way more consistent. Except for that one in the hallway.
Which hallway?
Well, he's in the hallway, and then the other way up the stairs is like one of the lightning ones. And there's another one with like a.
Oh, you're talking about that. Fuck that. That's just dick enemy placement right there.
I tried rushing through that section once and once only.
Let me guess.
I got
Success?
stuck on the snake. I got stuck on the snake chick, and then the dude came up and just it was terrible. So I just
Regular
I take the
gangbang.
time to kill them all. Oh look, I'm on the farm again. This is gonna be good. I got some Zanshin tactics, so if I can see pallets, breakable walls, and good vaults within a certain distance. Oh, I think it's good. That was weird.
What?
Leon and I came at each other at a pallet. He hit me with the pallet, but I hit him, and we ended up on opposite sides of the pallet.
What?
It was like a cross counter in a fighting movie.
I think you mean fighting game, but I get what you meant.
Well, in movies, they always look like the cross counter like glory shot is what I'm getting at.
Oh, that.
I like Oni's breakable wall animation. He just punches the wall.
Run! At the very least, these snake men are much more consistent than the ones in our strike and beat. You know what I mean? Okay. Wait. Okay, maybe not.
just talked about, with the whole trying to do the Zabos right in front of you. Guess what the Jake in this lobby just tried to do and failed.
Ooh, that sucks. Not above using cheap tactics against NPCs. Come on, pissy fish. Ooh, large Titan star. Yeah, that hallway you were talking about with the 3 snake men, I've dealt with it. Bonfire right now. Thank my God. Oh, I love seeing a Graveborn sign. You know what I mean?
Well, I gotta see what this Claudette tried to body block, but the guy was on his last hook and she failed spectacularly. Unfortunately, they only need to do 2 more gens.
before I off the giant.
This Claudette is toxic as shit. She's got boil over and she's crawling into the corner to get as far away from the nearest hook as possible.
Of course. Be one thing if she just tried to get away from the nearest hook. You know?
Thank you for getting off my shoulder and going right to where I wanted to take you anyway. That's fantastic. Thanks. Like literally, I literally ran into her going where I was going to go anyway. Like, what is planned? Like I was taking her to the killer's shack, and so she goes to get away from me by going through the shack.
The very place that
I was trying to take her when she got off my arm anyway.
Must have had a brilliant plan. Wow, I almost one-shot into the boulder.
I was about to say, if freaking Leon hid in the same locker again. He was in the other locker. Found him.
Well, he wasn't in the same locker, but he was in a locker. Looks like you saw it.
If that wasn't his plan, I was gonna give him half. But that was a stupid fucking plan.
Yeah. Like, you really thought it was gonna work again?
You know what I think his plan was? To see if Hat spawned there when she died. Also, I got a Depth Oni on my first ever Oni game.
Wait, am I hearing right? Wait, am I hearing right? A Depth Oni?
Mm-hmm. That one Claudette that I thought was being just a jackass by crawling into the corner. They're grades, not ranked, but they're grade 1. They're the highest survivor rank grade you can be. Boil over, circle of healing, bond, and empathy. So bond, she can see other people if they're close by. And she can see dying or injured people from way far away. But not if they're in direct contact with people. She can't see me carrying people. And then she had a med kit with the blight boosted gem. Looking at the Leon's perks, I think Leon was solo queue because he has 2 of Leon's perks. He has Kindred, which if you're on a survivor friends, you don't need Kindred because you can just have that from talking to each other, and no one left behind.
But Congratulations on getting an Adept Oni on your first Oni game.
There's a couple of empathies. Everybody but Leon had empathy. Which makes you think it was a 3-man and he just got up shit's creek.
Yeah, he just ended up on...
But the main reason I think it was a 3-man is because who the fuck brings empathy? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna need a bit of context for that.
I've never seen 3 empathies in one game before. Also, earlier today, I had 4 borrowed times, and it was the worst experience of my life.
Ooh, I got a Divine Blessing, the only one in the whole game. I think. I might be remembering wrong.
I just want to say, if you are a survivor friend and all 4 of you use borrowed time and fuck with the killer in the basement, I wish you a very good fuck yourself.
I don't know if that's directed at me or the chat.
The survivor community. Because I told you what borrowed time does, right?
It's like being able to survive a hit that would normally be lethal.
When you're the person who unhooks has the perk. The buff is applied when that person unhooks someone. So you need to hit the unhooker, not the unhooked.
The unhooker. It's like a hooker, only un.
But here's the annoying thing. If all 4 of them have borrowed time and unhook, and it's like a basement party like I had where I hooked someone in the basement, someone came down, I downed them, hooked them, and then the other 2, and then start juggling back and forth.
Yeah.
The borrowed times, I believe, can stack up where all 4 of them could have theoretically at one point or another had the effect, which is the worst. And there's one thing I would really, really like them to change for hooked survivors. I got like 464,000 blood points. I'm gonna dump it into Hag to try and get some of Hag's teachables because I want them. But can we please can we live in a world where you don't hit the person who you are unhooking, who is being unhooked, then you hit the unhooker, because I'm very tired of trying to hit the person unhooking, but they unhook at an angle, so it feels like almost like it swings the unhooked person's ass in my face. So I hit them, but because they're still being unhooked, it doesn't do anything.
I got the cage keys, and now I can get Logan out.
What? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sen's fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling, for I was the same. So, let me help you out, with your soul searching.
Do you have firebombs? Shards. Oh, it's got the Katarina set. Nice.
Go along, try and make something of yourself. But nothing will come of it. And I should know.
Okay. I look like an abomination, but that's not too bad.
Okay, I'm an abomination, so you're playing Dark Souls. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh wow, 2 pieces of Katarina do not make me fat roll. Nice. But now I need to undress so I can make this jump. I didn't make the jump. Right. For some reason you take less damage when naked. Because that makes sense.
Because fall damage in Dark Souls scales with your equip load.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that it's funny. That's why when people try to make jumps, they do it naked.
I got hacked from level 11 to level 27. I almost got her to getting teachables.
Nice.
What level is Hex Ruin? 35. I'm most of the way there.
Oh, right.
Give me another sword, dude.
Twin.
Give me another sword, dude.
Goku. Michael Myers.
I'm just thinking, Light Serum Myers would be hilarious and terrifying at the same time.
Oh.
Challenge in the Halloween Midnight Grove, whatever it's called, thing, is get 100,000 blood.
Sounds like fun.
In that one game, I finished my get back so like, I would have probably gotten some big blood for a while. I only have 3 full slots on Michael. I probably need to spend some of those later up to get more souls up to 15 and have all 4 of the full slots. But I'm not ready to open a lot.
You don't say.
I will say though, after playing against Michael a couple times, that's Survivor this past week. God, is it terrible. In the very beginning of the game, was he's going to the one. He has no Seeing as his power involves staring at me, that's just great. I also once had a game against Ghostface where I made a really dumb decision. I don't know if he saw me, but I revealed him from stealth, which as soon as it happened, I remember from my couple of games ago, oh yeah, that pings me to him when I reveal him. I shouldn't have done that. I then proceeded to die. Like immediately.
I imagine.
Because I was on my last hook and I did that. I'm like, oh wait, this is a terrible idea. I don't know why, but for a second I thought the sound of me like revealing him was him like stalking me. No, I'm just dumb. Mother is dwelling. I don't know if that's fitting or not for Michael.
Probably not. Because I have no shame, I quit out on the stairwell of the boulders.
This chick just stared at me at a pallet while I'm just stalking her and getting evil within 3, so I just down her in one hit. I'm like, what is planned?
Yeah, I just wait for the boulders to crush
This
that
dude
snake,
tried to flashlight blind me by backing into a tree against Michael in tier 3. So I just poked him with the freaking thing.
Poked him with the knife.
Where are the others? Oh, they're over there. Well, since those two gens popped in succession, that means they're not doing saves yet. Now though. Oh, it's freaking Cheryl that I got before. So there's a Meg and a Dwight.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind.
Okay, tip for anybody watching this footage live or in the future. Don't try and loop tier 3 Myers without a pallet, because he is very fast in tier 3.
Yeah.
And he can lunge very far.
But I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
I'm gonna go back for this gen. Because she's running off, and this gen is almost done, which makes me think someone else is gonna come for it.
Oh. Okay, now that I've freed Logan.
Is that Dwight? Hello, Dwight. No, it's... Oh, it was Dwight.
more bone. Well, in case anyone was curious about my IQ level, that should tell you. Big Dick Marcus. Father McKee. Lol. Hoppa.
Well, I got a 2 kill. The other 2 left.
Left as in
They
DC?
they opened they opened the other gate. Ooh.
Oh, they
God damn it.
escaped.
I hate hearing the hatch open and then the freaking game ends before you can turn around and close it.
Alright. I got a 3-man team going in against the Iron Golem. Oh.
Strike dead hard. Dead hard.
Sunbro summoned are just spamming lightning. Is the Iron Golem weak to lightning?
I don't know, but the fact that you don't have to get close to it probably helps.
Oh, okay. Because the 2 Sunbros, and it was 2 Sunbros and a regular Phantom, and the Sunbros were just spamming Lightning Spear.
Did you really not summon Tarkus like a scrub?
I wanted to give Tarkus a break for once.
This better not be a strength build.
It's not. I just wanted to give Tarkus a break because I'm usually riding him on this shit. Because I normally... My build? Hang on. I'm going for something that's a mix of strength and dexterity.
We call that a quality build.
Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was called, but that's what I'm trying to go for on this. But obviously I'm putting points into, like, faith and, you know, for stuff that I need. Like fall control.
You don't need fall control.
Considering there's no fall damage canceling rings and I'm being molested by demons. The anal rodeo.
Dion, are you still in chat? If they're still watching, they can take them on control of you. Because you seem to go out of your way to give me a hard time.
Not intentionally. Wait, what the hell? I can target the demon, the Batwing demon that you talk to? Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. I did not know. I just learned something new today.
Don't hit him.
Oh, of course I'm not gonna hit him. You think I am a maniac? Don't answer that question. Please don't let me be invaded until I reach the bonfire. Time to level up. Up my endurance, strength, vitality.
Alright, I have decided, and you're welcome to pull up my stream and watch, I'm going to give Blight a go with his personal purpose.
I'm actually hoping, I'm not being sarcastic, I'm really hoping you get Adept Blight on your first game as him. Just how you got Adept Oni on your first game as Oni.
Because that was literally the first time I ever played Oni.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I played
That's
Killer
why.
a lot. I had never played Oni specifically.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is going to be rough. This is going to be rough. But I might live.
Did that gargoyle really aggro before I even started crossing the bridge? No, it did not.
I'm going up against 2 toolboxes and 2 medkits. This could... Oh, that's not good. Neither of the survivor offerings split. One of them went flying off, so I guess they canceled each other out.
Happened?
Oh, I think I know what it is. So there were 2 survivor offerings in my offering, which was just to boost my blood points.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 survivor offerings, they shook and then one went flying away. I think they canceled each other out. Like I believe in that case, the higher tier one prevails. So I believe it was spawn as far away from each other as possible and spawn together, or spawn with someone and spawn together. because everyone spawns together is purple, whereas the other two are only yellow. So everyone spawns together with Trump the other two. And since they conflicted, it is not a tournament, because they would have coordinated that.
Yeah.
So at most, it's a 3-man and a 1. But since there were only 3 total offerings, I might be looking at a couple solos, which would be good for my first game of Blight. I'm only using 1 add-on on Blight's power, because I don't want to learn the power with add-ons that change how it works. The only add-on I'm using that basically shows me where I'm going to smack my head into, because his power is he charges forward and slams into things, and then after a slam he'll do it again, but with his weapon raised, and can attack out of it that time. And getting a feel for where I'm going to hit is what I want to learn this game.
Question. Is it possible for the Anorlando gargoyles to accidentally fall off?
In that part where we lose the archers, yes. Ooh,
Yeah, I said
be...
the Anorlando gargoyles. I know that the boss ones can't.
I was trying to talk about like a specific spot, but yeah.
Oh no. I was just talking about in general, because a few times it looks like this guy was about to meet his end.
Alright, I'm gonna need some quiet time for a second, because I'm in Midwich and I need to
Okay.
look,
Going
listen,
silent.
and
I'm gonna go silent for now, unless something happens.
Hope they found Undying already. That's not good. Man, Blake can lunge pretty far, apparently. Because 2 people at the same pallet fit... Borrowed time, who would have guessed? Though I guess I should expect it to be common, because it's on the shrine right now. Hi, Lori. Thank you for waiting for your turn.
Oof. Why, thank you for the throwing knives, painting guardian. God, I hate the rafters so much.
This Michaela didn't move when I hit her.
She AFK?
No, she was on a gen. I think she was like, I'm screwed. Because she was in a bad spot when I got her.
Ah,
Picked
so
up Lori off
she
of a
was in a
totem.
situation that it was just bad all
It was
around.
unenviable.
I just witnessed a painted guardian just staying on the ladder at the end of the rafters. Ooh, so close. Yeah, I'm not getting the item he dropped because he dropped.
So Michaela got unhooked and immediately went to the exact same corner I hooked her in the first place.
Interesting. Interesting choice.
I can't tell if Jake dropped or not. That gen's still going. I'm gonna assume he dropped him down here. Found him. Blight's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think the part I'm doing worst with is actually just using his words. Hi, Lori, again. That was just really unfortunate. I came up a staircase and then there was Lori at the top of the stairs.
Ooh.
Thanks for getting down right by a hook, Jake.
And here's the gargoyle aggro.
I'm gonna leave Michaela on the ground because I haven't hit this quad at once. I don't think I need to torment her for my adept. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's dead. Ooh, got the gargoyle shield. Nice. While I'm here, though, I'm going to get the Dark Moon bonfire.
There you are, Claudette. Come on, Claudette, be my lab rat.
Ring of the Sun's Firstborn. What does that do again?
Boost miracle potency.
Okay, Yeah, I just saw it boosts miracles.
Got it! Adept Blight, my first ever Blight game.
Holy shit! Dude!
Blight is so much fun, holy shit.
You're probably kicking yourself for not playing him before.
So we got some self-care, Plunder's Instinct, Borrowed Time, Empathy again, Spine Chill, another Empathy, Borrowed Time, one Decisive Strike, I think that was on Lori, I think. Who was freaking Swerve Juicy? Yeah, it was Lori, I think.
Swerve Juicy.
And they were all PC, and people say like you need to be Blight on PC so you can do like mouse clicks and do crazy like turns and shit. I mostly only use my power to keep up with people. But like, it's like, I use Blight the way I try and fail to use Hillbilly's chainsaw. Less for the downing potential and more for the I'm fast as fuck, boy.
I don't think you know how fast I really am. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
That was very. I can't believe I got 2 adepts on killers I've never played. I've seen play,
But I've never played
personally
yourself.
played them. I got 2 adepts in one night on killers.
Nice.
That's wild.
Oh, come on. Really? The giant had to?
Yeah, I think I want to get better at Blight in the future. I say in the future because we're like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I've got family that needs to wake up in the morning, and I don't want to be loud. I don't know if you're gonna keep streaming.
Yeah, I
I'm
am.
gonna call.
I want to at least try to. Well, I don't know what happened. I seem to have had some kind of weird latency spike, despite not having anyone on my end. I want to at least try and get to the Solea bonfire.
Alright, so I will be streaming again tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern and Tuesday 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday are the days we usually stream. It will probably not be Dead by Daylight tomorrow.
No, we're planning for Honor.
Yeah, we're gonna try the Dead by Daylight, the Dead by Daylight Toronto Crossing thing tomorrow probably. And then Tuesday.
Well, they're just dead.
How about Tuesday we do Battlefront 2? We try to do like the Ewok thing or something.
Okay.
What do you think? Does that sound good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We're gonna get killed by teddy bears on Tuesday. Is that the plan?
Killed by teddy bears. When you're in space Vietnam and the trees start speaking teddy bear.
Yep. Alright. So yeah, that's gonna be the next stream.
One of the Batwing demons just committed Goku.
Is it on the way to the archers?
Yeah, you know where you have to go across that one beam.
Yeah, if you get in the right distance where they don't do their ranged projectile and they just like do like their thrust attack with the spear, one of the two will fall because they're both trying to get in that narrow space.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I'm gonna try and set up like that schedule feature on Twitch so that it's common knowledge for Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, since we're being consistent with that.
Yeah. And just one more. Oh, I did not equip my poison arrows.
One thing, the one thing I would say we might do to break the trend of playing separate games solo on Fridays is if we wanted to do like Friday Fright Night and do like scary games on Fridays.
No, dude, I'm not doing that.
I don't know. I just
That's not my thing.
Well, Friday the 13th is kind of a scary game.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's like the only scary game I own besides this, I think. At least on console. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. I've been talking for an extra 3 minutes. I think it's gonna stop, so. Good night, everybody.
Oh, sweet. I managed to poison the, one archer.
So I'm gonna probably go watch YouTube or something, or Alright, well, I'll see you for Honor tomorrow, then.
Okay. Oh, come on! Son of a bitch! Get into that bonfire. The other one died. I don't know. Looks like it's dead. Jeez, I can't tell. I hate how the aiming works in this one. Still working its magic. That's good. I am making contact with the arrow, though. Poison sure lasts a long while. Made it.
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there? Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you.
Let's talk.
You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Alright, before I call it a night, let me... Yep. Yeah. Sunlight metal. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. I should be back next week with either this or a different game. So, see ya.